Quincy Jones said about Marvin Gaye's death that talents come along every lifetime, but that talent only comes once. I want to talk about this guy named Chief Keef. I know some people are going to disagree with me on this. I know some people are going to hate me for this. But I believe this guy's music it's just horrible, man. Sucks. Freaking sucks, man. The NBC blogger talked about Chief Keef's activities as a minstrel show, and I don't disagree with him one bit. Chief Keef, I mean, this guy goes on the camera in front of like millions of people and just smokes weed. You know, nothing's wrong with weed. Cannabis is cool. I mean, for mess, you know, if you're using it moderately, I mean, everyone has done it. You know what I'm saying? But when you're like, when you go on camera and you can't hardly decipher like your freaking lyrics, like one of the videos I seen of this girl going, she was just going over the lyrics with him. He couldn't even hardly decipher the lyrics, man. Something's wrong, man. And I'm like, man, you need to stay off the weed, bro. If it's doing all that, I mean, moderation is cool, man, but you really need to stay off the weed. I have nothing against people who do weed, nothing against that. But I believe like his music is just horrible. His lyrics it don't make sense to me. He's a 17-year-old guy, and he has probably more money than me, so he knows what he's doing, you know. But people without any talent comes around this lifetime many of times, especially this decade. I mean, nobody's gonna remember Piles, or whatever his name is, Plies, or whatever his name is. Nobody's not gonna remember, you know, Rick Ross. Nobody's not gonna remember that guy, you know, 10 years down the road. Nobody's not gonna remember Gucci Mane. You know, these artists have no talent, man. You know, they don't use instruments. In order to have talent or to have great music, you have to use instruments, man. You gotta use those keys. Those are the keys to good music. Instruments and a good beat and a good message. That's why people like these songs back in the day, because they had a good message and they also had instruments. But these kids, you know, they come out, you know, they have these little beats and stuff. It's just copying other artists, man. There's no imagination. You know, people don't sit down and just think, you know, something really good. Everyone does the same old thing, man. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna buy another song when someone's doing the same thing, man. Nothing different. It's nothing different. You know, this music is just horrible these days. Horrible, man. You got Justin Bieber. He's trying to, you know, create a gangster image. It just doesn't work for him, man. It doesn't work, okay? It's never going to work. Not Justin Bieber is never going to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? And then, look, I have nothing against, like, people, you know, who love this music, party music like that. It's cool, man. It's cool if they want to do that, because I'm a very versatile guy. I like rock music. I like, you know, rap music, basically independent artists, you know, when it comes to rap music, all type of genres. I'm not ignorant, you know. Same thing with faiths and religions. I'm trying to, yeah, I always understand them. I'm not trying to be ignorant when it comes to that, but the music, man, it's horrible these days. And this guy, he's part of it. He's part of this downward spiral of this music just being zombified. I mean, everybody's zombified these days. They just want party, you know. There's nothing in the message of the music, you know. And this guy he's the one that's the downfall of it. He's also making, you know, blacks look terrible, you know. He's fueling that stereotypical type of viewpoint. There are people that still think we eat fried chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in freaking other countries. I ran into it a lot, you know. The stereotypes all around. You know, I won't go into in depth on it, but it's all around. And people still think these things. And when they see guys like that, they see all these artists like that, who they're representing the race, the black, race and stuff. They're representing it, and they're gonna make it look bad. But you see other races of people, they take hold of instruments and they use that towards creating something really good that's original, and they don't do anything like too ghetto, not too crazy. Just something within their culture or something they know, that'll work with them. And this is downward spiral. You got no fathers in the home. You got single parents. You got all these things just happening. You got children killing themselves in Chicago and stuff and around the world. It just doesn't work. It's not gonna work, man. But that's just my little rant on Chief Keef, and I just think he's a horrible type of person to be a representative of the race, or of the black race, or an ambassador, because he's fueling those ideas, those racist ideas that people perpetuate and people still have. The minstrel show is alive, it's kicking. But that's just me. I'll check you guys out later. Peace out.